can I have your snap?
What is the issue? What is that? Sorry. What is that when they have like white girls beside them? They just feel like, oh my god, I have arrived. I am at the top of the
earth. It's like big ups to those girls, because shout out to them, like regardless of the fact that they're bunnies, they're really 10 or 10. Like, you say no, okay. The moment you start.
Oh yes, I'm not there.
You're listening to the 71TC podcast.
Welcome to 71TC, where you get your daily dose or weekly dose of real talk and good vibes. It's your girl Teddy.
I'm Ola, and we're going to be talking to you about everything we're obsessed with, starting from the trendiest gist, the trendiest topics, and you know, it's never really over till
71TC talks about it.
So if you haven't spoken about it, it's not over, okay?
No.
Okay. So yeah, relax, everybody listen to us, just relax, and let's get
Cozy!
Let's get cozy, guys.
So,
Tell me, how are you doing?
well, if I say I've been like absolutely amazing, I'm just lying.
Yeah.
So like there was like a major shift in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But like maybe later on I'll talk about it. But like yeah, I'm trying to work it out and hope for the best. But like this week, I got my period and I was googling how to use tampons because that was the only thing that was available. But I'm like, it just made me think that in the first how many decades of doing period, I've never actually used tampons. I don't advise it. So
why not though? It's not that bad. What's your reason for not advising them not to?
It's not comfortable. Cause I get that. Yeah, some people are like, oh, it's the best. It's this, is that. Never anymore.
I think like when it comes to tampons, yeah, it's a very it's very specific. I personally think it's a very specific thing. Like obviously, I'm pro pads and pro tampons. It depends on the day and what you have to do. That's what I think. It really depends on, because if you need to be like, if you want to wear the shortest of skirts ever, pads are no, tampons are yes.
Please, then don't wear shorts.
Oh no, I have to. It's like telling the swimmers not to swim because they're on their period. They don't have a choice.
Do not wear pads. Do not wear tampons. I am very pro.
I feel like you should be like,
if you're like me, right, like, you know, the party girls just stick together.
Yeah,
right?
and I feel like it's okay to be pro both. I'm very pro pads and pro tampons. It just depends on how do you want to bleed today. Like it's just easy. Like how do you want to vibe? Yeah, like what are you feeling like? I'm like, do I wanna? Nah, I don't wanna. Oh, tampons, here I go. I'm like, oh, I really don't mind. I wanna feel like I'm bleeding. Oh yeah, we did pads, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's how. Like to me, that's how I treat it. If I feel like I don't want to feel like I'm doing this, I would definitely.
But then you feel it in your.
No, you don't. It's your first time, girl. You get used to it. Like, I mean, there are other stuff that would let you, like, you know, it's tampons are really the smallest issues. Like,
anyway, speaking of short skirts,
yeah,
I love what the shortest skirts to the party that
you didn't even ask me how was that.
Go to. Oh my love, and I'm like, yes.
Another episode. Wait, her showing that she don't give a shit about me.
I know what happened to your week. That was it.
No, you don't. What happened? You didn't even give me an opportunity to say. It's not about the party. You didn't ask me like, oh, how was like the thing that affected you affected me as well. So you never even gave me the chance to be like, oh, you know, you guys you just been like we've been trying to take it one day at a time. You didn't even give me the chance to say that. You're talking about my skirts. So are you looking at my skirts?
Yes.
That's what you do every time. You're looking at my skirts. Guys, how you looking at my skirts makes me wonder why these days I've been getting allegations that people think I'm bi. And
yeah, actually, let me know. Even like the first time I actually met her, she was giving that vibe. She was giving like
what?
Dolce.
No,
vibe.
what part of me? I feel like what part of me is bi? I don't think any part. I act like I'm straight. I act like I like the
you think?
Like I act like it.
You actually really do, but like you actually give up the.
How?
Vibe.
Tell me. You maybe.
I don't know. Maybe it's the like very chilled part of you, or like the very relaxed. I don't know. There's just this very. I feel like for straight people, they're very edgy at all. Do you get like there's a very edgy part. And see, this is just my theory. I beg. I'm not saying that's the thing, but like they have this very edgy thing about. Then you give very very relaxed vibe. You're like no whatever.
So relaxed girls are vibe.
It's not that. That's
No.
I not say relax girls. Please, you hey, Ola.
I'm
what
actually
I'm
going
saying.
to tell you,
But like that's what.
So this whole bi allegation, like I said, like where did it come from? Again, it's not the first time. Everyone thinks I'm bi. Everybody thinks I'm bi.
I don't think
I like that gender. Okay? I don't want to talk about them on here, but that's what I'm about. Like I think some of them fucked up, yeah, but like I still like that gender. Cause I feel like the reason why I cannot be bi, like before I address the whole bi issue, is because knowing the fact that I'm a woman and I know how much things I need from that gender, I just feel like a woman is not gonna give
So
me.
are you joking? Excuse me.
Okay.
I remember when I was in 300 level, I was in the hostel with these two girls that were like in a relationship. That time I think Samsung S7 just came out. Are you whining? She bought it for a baby.
I don't know.
And they're both in like 200 level, 100 level or something.
I feel like if that's the situation,
I don't think that's the point.
If that's what
like
she's going to like provide to me, yeah. If that's what the babe is gonna offer me with, I would probably consider it. But as of now, I just feel like as a woman, like I'm a woman to woman, but just the fact that I know women very well.
Are you whining me? There was even one time on TikTok, I said TikTok on Twitter that then I don't know if there was like this lesbian couple, they came with their latest John J on Twitter, and then one of them peed on the what do you call it, MacBook that the other one was for. I don't know if the person was, but like Jigga, like it was they're toxic, but
I
like
don't know.
maybe
That's not no.
she could have it, but she could.
But yeah,
I don't think that's.
I'm going to backtrack, and obviously Terry just hearing this for the first time because she didn't follow me to the party.
Yeah,
but it's understandable because like we said, life has been lifing, and you guys should actually give us big ups, and you should actually give Terry big ups for actually sitting down here and doing this because I know it took a lot from her, but we're thankful regardless because money was be made, and
bro, my friend was like, "Tell me, I should be a poster." Like,
I
have to make money.
We have to do what we have to do. But yeah, so story time. I went for this party.
Tell us about the DLT.
I went for this DLT party. First off, I walk in and obviously I went alone, so I didn't know anybody. So I see this guy, he's just there, and I'm like, "Oh hi, like is this where the party is happening?" He goes, "Yes." He's like, "Did you come alone?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he gave me the strangest look, like I'm like, duh. I know, I'm moving on. So and obviously I got to the party, and let me tell you, when I was going to that party, I knew I was going to run into somebody I didn't want to run into. Like my mind just told me like that was going to be it. And I feel like the craziest part is why was that the first person I saw? But obviously I didn't act like I saw them. I was just like, who's that? Not me.
Okay.
Aired, ignored.
Alright.
That ain't gonna happen. Not gonna say hi first.
Let's get to the phone.
I'm gonna give them the story time anyway. So and like I'm about to leave here, but I needed to say hello to one of my friends because she was there. And then the sweetest of sweetest, because obviously she's like no offense to her, she's the sweetest person. But then she sees me, or she's just, I don't know her, so I can't comment.
Before you continue, did you dance at the party?
Did I dance? Kind of. If you're on my snap, you'll have seen my ooh.
But like without your phone, like did you just vibe?
They played songs,
How was it like?
It was just normal. Like first off, I was there for famine of gist. I have so many things there, guys. But it was just obviously it's weird being alone. Then I had to get a drink. It's just crazy. And by story aside, guys, I just remember one gist. So obviously I went to get a drink, right? Sorry, the story is not stay.
Because I'm not heard the story. I'm not heard the gist.
I wanted to buy a drink, right? So I went to the drink place. First of all, it takes forever, but I went there. And tell me when I got there, right? I saw like these cute little couples. I don't know if they're coupling, but I feel like the guy is just trying to toast the babe, but the babe is still in like phase. So she was there and she's trying to get her drinks. Then that's how her friend was like, "Oh, you know what, on that side." So that's how she was not about to leave. The guy was not like that. You didn't give him a little bum bum? He didn't say it with his words, so you get the vibe of like, no, we're not gonna
dance together, like do the rocking thing.
I was just there. I was just looking at them like, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" That's how the girl, obviously now she didn't want to make it obvious, like she's about to give him the. She now goes to the corner. She was just, I was like, "If you want to give him, give him."
That went to the corner to go and dance.
No, they were in the corner getting their drinks, right? But the girl was about to leave. And then the guy, because before this is how they were dancing, they were facing themselves. So when the guy was about to leave, the guy was not like, "I don't get nothing."
The face dance only? The front?
I need to get the
I need
booty.
the back as well.
So she was just so cute because she was just there, she was just giving it. I'm like, you can give me more, my love. You know?
Don't be shy.
Get into it. Like,
Don't be shy.
Is it that new? Like, get into it.
Don't be shy.
And like, obviously, like, so she shared that the girl was just there. I'm just like, why are you even doing like this? Because even him, we were just giving Chelsea. Because, okay, at least, I get that she's doing you a favor, but at least, be ballsy. Act like you've been there before.
Yeah,
it's not your first rodeo, no?
Yeah.
He was just there. I'm like, hey, this is why she doesn't want to give me in the first place. No, that's why.
He's like, you're collecting it. So boring.
I stayed in the drink part for a while because I feel like that was where the
tea was, I mean.
So that one worked out. The next one walked in. I'm like, oh, new tea. So this guy, he's a snow bunny king. This one is a snow bunny.
Wait, what are they always doing there?
I don't know.
Oh God.
He had two bunnies this time around, guys.
Is it to
He
like
had
a
two
white
W's,
guy?
yeah, two whiteies. No, black king with white.
Oh, with the bunnies.
Bunnies, yeah, my friend. So the guy is
We know
there.
them. We know
The
them.
girl, so the guy's like,
I want to shine here.
he's acting like a guy. He's like, can I have your snap?
What is the issue? What is that? Sorry. What is that when they have like white girls beside them? They just feel like, oh my God, I have arrived. I have
see.
I am at the top of the
No, it's
earth.
it's like big ups to those girls because shout out to them. Like regardless of the fact that they're bunnies, they're really 10 over 10. Like they know their standards, they're sticking to it. Because the guy was like, oh, can I have your snap? I think girl, let's get the snap, but she was not like that. You're not gonna buy me a drink or something.
Love it.
So she asked the guy to buy a drink. The guy didn't know about it. That's how her friend was like, oh, did you even buy him a drink? Did you even buy you a drink? She was like, no. He was like, that's his fucking business. She don't give me a drink.
I love Irish.
I said, whoa.
No, looking. Actually, like Irish girls, the Irish girls, they don't play. They don't play. They're like, what's that rubbish?
So I was like, let me not stay there anymore. Let me move a bit. Okay. So like,
not just.
So like, I let the people that want to buy drinks.
Okay.
So I'm just there. At first, they're just a bunch of niggers. Oh no, sorry. The black men. They were just shouting. First, they don't know the lyrics. What my pie with every time. I say, oh yeah, sing the song. Nothing. Nothing. Oh yeah, nothing.
I don't know how
now. So in the corner, there was now like this were two bunnies now.
Okay.
The two bunnies. So they were there together. I don't know, maybe they saw the blackies and they were like, oh my God, beautiful. Okay. So they come to my front and that's when they decided
the blackies they actually be cute, but they just
I'm
don't
not
have sense.
man now. You don't need to do that show in front of me. That's how she started to lips the other babe. I was like,
for real?
I was like,
no.
It's God.
Are you serious?
Dead ass looking at me like, I was like,
it's the vibe thing.
It's not about the vibe.
Yeah, plus the men, everybody, all of you together is a show for all of you.
No.
Just in case you are interested.
I'm not interested. Like she literally like proper lip sync. It's not just like lip sync. You lip somebody and not like look back. But why are you now looking back? Like maybe we're doing it for boys. I was just the first person there and I'm like,
it's not for you, nice for. But we don't know. We can't tell.
Yeah, guys. So eventually, when I saw all of that, and to be honest, dummy parties are still the same thing. They don't want to dance with themselves.
That's one of the reasons
afraid of sharing yash. But
because
one of the reasons you should not go. If I bought that ticket for her, before I even continue my story,
I actually, I'm sorry. I actually wanted to go. I was gonna go because she bought me the ticket, but I just couldn't bring myself to go.
Did you?
I
know. I understand, girl. Like I'm just messing around, but like I get it. But so yeah, that was like, and I was like, oh, let me leave because I'm not gonna stay there for long. I was avoiding the situation.
I'm actually so shocked.
No, they were lips, I was like,
that is crazy.
Whoever you girlies are, you guys made my night. So like, I was just staring at them. I'm like,
that's the reason.
This is real. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like those are the things you do when they'll be young, Sha.
I also feel like they were heavily
young
under the influence
as well. Yeah.
But I do think it's a young thing because
it's also
I've been in a situation whereby like obviously somebody tried to
they're trying to impress guys, and guys will be like, oh my God, lesbian.
Impress guys.
Oh my God, you're bi.
I would say
I'm sure I can make it straight. Things like that now, doesn't it?
I don't think that should be a thing.
And they'll be like, oh my God, FFM.
What's that? Female,
male.
How many you want to do? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like if you're going to explore like being bi, just doing it because like you really want to explore. Like it's a thing. Like I just want to know.
No,
like
everybody's been there. What's the concern? Like for the guys now, so like
I just look sure. I don't know what those girls were on. I don't know the drinks they were drinking. But shout out to you guys. Big ups to you.
You gave us a show.
Yeah. So I'm about to leave, and I'm like I said, back to story.
Back
to the bi story.
The bi. What's
the bi story? The story.
Allegations.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then I'm walking upstairs, and randomly this babe sees me, and she goes, "Oh my god, I've never seen you before."
Please, I need to say something.
This is how close she was to me. I'm like,
say
auntie, auntie.
Before Ola stepped out that now, I'm like, oh my god, you look so gorgeous.
Because of the skirt.
So beautiful. That was another because of the skirt. Are you whining?
Okay.
I was telling her that word for word. Is that not that?
She said the exact same
word for word. I was like, Ola, you'll just see you like this. Don't be like, oh my god, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life. Where have you been all my life? What did the girl say?
Where she's just like, where are you from?
Thank you.
I've never seen you before. And she's like, what's your name? Mm-hmm. And you know, like when people ask you like, where are you from? I never really know. Like, I don't like to say Lagos or Dublin. Because I'm like, I'm from Nigeria. She's like, wow. Then I'm like, obviously at first I'm like, you know what, I've done this, I'm younger, I'm not about what's all this. But then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. So then I'm like, oh, you know, you're gonna have to tell me your name. She's like, I can't tell you my name. Like, I need your age. I'm like, I'm 25. No, I said take a guess. And she goes like, you know, 24. I'm like, nah, almost 25. She's like, can I go talk to you outside? I'm like, I'm about to leave, so if you want to go, let's go. But like, mind you guys, I still like boys, okay? But like, I had to do it, right? And like, then she's like, can I have your Insta? Like, my phone. And she's so drunk, like, she's very tipsy. I don't know if she remembers it.
Yeah.
She's very tipsy, because like, certain situations, like, I know it's to give it to you back. But in my head, I'm like, I get that.
But they say when you're drunk, it gives you like, what do you call these things? No, like, no, she gives you, like, normally she wasn't drunk, she won't have like the confidence to do that.
No, she has, to a certain extent, it's already in her. The alcohol is just a boost. Alcohol cannot give you what you're not.
And also, like, she would do that normally, but she might not do it.
No,
she might be wishing to do it normally, but what if
she doesn't know me before?
Yeah, so
that's weird, guys. Like, but actually, she's like, you know, she wants my Insta, like that. I just put my Insta, but like, I knew one thing, so I was leaving that place by that time. So I'm not doing that. So I'm not waiting till now. I'm going home. So like, obviously, we had the conversation. I was just like, she's like, oh, you know, she gets to know me, just like this. I can't remember because I won't lie. I also had a drink, so it's not like, oh, I was the cleanest or something. Like I was also under the influence. So yeah, and I was just like, yeah, you know, but I gotta go. She's like, oh, you know, we need to talk outside. So by the time I was going, she wasn't following me, and I'm like, yeah, it's a wrap. We ain't gonna talk outside no more. But yeah, and like I said, how I know she's under the influence because like we have each other's Insta, and she hasn't like technically texted me. But like I said,
confidence thing.
I don't know why you guys think that. I don't get it because it also reminds me of the other incidents, like where we went out, like I was watching videos. Guys, I was watching this. I didn't know that actually happened. Like the time we went out, I don't want to call names. But like and I was watching this video back, and I'm like, in the video, she literally was trying to kiss me, but obviously I'm not a girl's girl, so I didn't notice.
You're not a girl's girl.
Like, not that, like I'm not into girls, so I didn't notice. And I'm like, when I was watching it back, I'm like, okay.
But you actually do give the vibe, but you guys just let us know. Does she?
I don't. I'm very straight. No. Like I said.
And you might be, but
I'm
like they still vibe, anyways.
They say vibe. I don't think so.
I can't say anymore. I can't say anymore.
You guys say because I'm all. See, I feel like when you were saying it was probably the stage where I feel like I was young and I was in the exploring phase. Because I feel like everybody has been in that phase where like they're exploring.
I don't know, Sha.
Maybe you want to be.
Maybe. Yeah. But like for them to still say it now. But I don't.
They're just seeing their version of they're projecting themselves something.
Yeah,
you people don't know anything. Hey, what me? No, I don't want to do that. And like if you notice, that's why every time my response, like when somebody like tries to do that, like move to me, I'm just like, what is
and also, I also think that why it's like that is because you guys, I might be wrong, but why I also think that is because you're very girl's girl to the point to where it's like, are you girl's girl or you like me?
I'm so
or you're playing with me.
I'm not trying to sleep with you.
So you're very girl's girl to the point where they're like,
no,
I'm catching mixed signals right now.
No, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm just I'm loving on you, but I'm not trying.
You get
no.
hey.
No.
Anyway.
I feel like when you're younger, there's really a thing, right? Because when I was younger, I've been like, oh, you know, but obviously I wouldn't do it to my friends. Like my friends are always gonna be my friends, but like now I'm just like
why are you moving
there is no even way.
Right.
I'm very sure. Like, are you sure? I'm sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Very sure.
She's sure.
Yeah.
She's for sure.
Very, very sure. So yeah,
Mouth
guys.
closed. She's straight.
Stay tuned.
Very straight.
Straight like this.
Yeah.
Maybe for now though, we don't know what's gonna happen to my
Yeah,
friends.
listen,
You know, people say they
never.
change. Before you know it, just in case I pull up with some sexy ass, you know, baby girl, and you guys
Yeah,
like,
on
and
the
she said
sexy
that.
club and go.
That's not your business. I said that 2025. When I'm 30, if I wanna be with a baby.
2030. So
That's
let's hope for the
What
future.
did you say?
If you're looking
2030?
for all our
Okay. You know
And
my
I was
stuff calculator. You don't know that.
Anyway, that's 2030. That's not 5 years.
Obviously, because you're used to it.
Oh yeah, I said to God, you know I did
That's
not
what
know.
I
I did not even know. I don't
say
say that 2030. Anyways, you guys look forward to 2030. Look forward to 2030 something. If you're trying to like, yeah.
You know, 2 female
Check
households,
back
1
in.
child, 1 female child. Who knows?
Oh, to be such a beautiful household,
know.
like makes sense that.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
I don't see
yeah.
that in my foreseeable future.
Because to be fair, I'm always like, if I want to even have a child, even if that's if,
yeah,
it has to be a girl.
you know, I used to
The
be
boy
like
has
that.
to go.
I
Sorry.
used to be like that, yeah. But like, I feel like the more I grow, the more I just realize how much society doesn't technically favor women. So I'm like, do I want to do that to my own child?
My point
When
is
I
that
just
it's
have
either
a
that or nothing.
Oh,
of
no.
which I'm studying a lot more on nothing, to be fair.
Always or nothing.
I told my sister.
If you
yesterday,
watch the last episode, she's gonna try love again. I will be here.
I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm just like, should I take back my words?
You can't. That's why you have it. That's why you have a whole show. There's no taking back.
Should I? But this week, speaking of boys, like this week, I saw a really cute thing
Oh.
from uni. I was like, oh my gosh,
Where did you see
you're
it?
giving cute.
I
You're giving cute.
haven't heard about this.
It's just like it's just like
Oh,
a
you
one
just don't
one
know
minute.
that.
No, it's not too funny. I actually called him to just check up on him. I was like,
Ooh.
looking cute this
Ooh,
place,
who
baby.
is this? I'm so sure.
I played the fifth. It's not like anything serious.
Did I say that? Did I say
It's
that?
just one of those.
I'm just shocked that I'm just finding out about this.
But yeah.
But yeah, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna be talking about like the main topics. But yeah, just an FYI, I'm very straight, okay? So yeah, tell me, obviously, yeah, you're just probably seeing our cups, right? You guys can see first of snacks because your girls need to eat all the time. So you're just seeing our cups, the two. But tell me, let me know which one exactly. Like, if you were to pick a fave, see everyone.
Yeah.
What's your fave? Which is your vibe?
With this one.
This one. She's talking about this guy.
With this one, I like the font, alright? I like the stickers. Like, obviously, our stickers are always banger. Like,
Is it because it matches like this is like our original like logo? Is that why you like it?
I just like our logo. Like, I love it, and I love that on the cup. But this one, you can never see anything. You can it's just cute. It's pink. I love the font.
And it's pink and white. Like, what do you think?
It's just perfect.
What,
Like,
are you a fan of like customization? Do you think it-
yeah, like I want everything to be for me.
Fair. So guys, if you're thinking of
Customized.
where we got this done,
Yeah.
we got this done on Esty,
Esty.
which the logo as well. We
Yeah.
got that done on Esty. They didn't just like do the logo for us. Like we did that ourselves. We're going on Esty. So
Like printed out on
if you're like
Esty.
us that just likes customizable every single thing, like we like to customize everything.
Yeah.
I'll put my face on the boxes if I have to.
I know those girls that actually want to do that thing where you're
Yeah.
like in a relationship and you're just like, baby, I got you a new shirt, and then like it's your face all over the
Yeah.
shirt. Yeah.
That kind of girl.
That is a
literally-
10 over 10
literally.
gift.
So yeah,
So-
if you're into custom stuff, you need to head on to Esty.
Esty.
We're gonna drop all our shops, like our favorite shops on Esty. We're gonna leave the link in the bio. So in our bio, well, yeah. So you guys can check it out. But you know, tell me.
And also, you guys know there's only few people that have these customized things, and luckily enough, people that came for Anna's birthday have them, and they have this cup. We gave them this cup, so that's why we got the cup.
Well, we haven't given them because they did not come on time, which is not a disadvantage.
Yeah, sorry guys.
It was my fault. It wasn't even their fault because I gave them the wrong address. But yeah, But yeah,
But I guess
stuff.
it's here now, so you can come for
I
it.
can't wait to get like, I feel like I'm gonna reach out to Stella and Esty again and have them do like our names, so you guys know our names and not just like 7-1-2-3. So sometimes you're just gonna see like, oh, Moppo and Tammy, you know. But it's so handy and it's so cute. Like,
I really like it.
I
like when it came in,
love it.
and it's a proper shade of pink as well.
Also, you guys are never gonna know what's in our cup.
What's in your cup?
What's in my cup? It's a rando. I don't know. Guess what's in my cup? But do you guys think I'm licked? I don't think so. But yeah, first off, before we get into my birthday, that Timmy True and Jade, my best friend True, and Day True. First off, you said something about like putting a face, like you could put like your face on like a shirt and give someone, right? And I did it. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I did it. I put my face on it, slapped the most sexiest Y2K picture. I put it there and I wrapped it and I'm like, oh, you got me a gift.
But do you think the person's gonna wear it in public?
I don't know. I feel like in public, yes, but the only issue is why this person's not gonna wear it because the sleeves are actually really short. But yes, if you can wear Rihanna, yeah, I got a long sleeve. I thought it was gonna be a t-shirt. No, Nibo, whole day in cold and in heat.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Are you joking?
I want one.
So nice. I should plaster my face, have it.
My own face.
Nah. It has to be my face. No, sorry. Ain't gonna do that. That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Very weird.
But if it was you, like, would you do it? Would you give somebody like your face?
Would I? Yeah, maybe.
No, because when I said it,
that's why not.
Because we were on a call with my cousin, yeah, and my cousin was like,
yeah,
that is the most self-absorbed thing ever. I'm like, I'm a narcissist because I put my face
like,
on the
what
shirt.
kind of narcissistic thing is that? Okay.
Are you gonna wear the shirt or not? Because you're gonna wear it.
I think it's nice. Like,
yeah,
it's giving Y2K, like you said. It's giving.
It's and I feel like if you're gonna wear Beyonce on the shirt,
like, why don't you wear my face?
I'm about to be famous, so I'm already famous. Why can't you wear me? Like,
you even wear Iron Stuff.
People take
I don't wear my own shirt. My own face.
Exactly. People take inspiration from me, so wear my face.
Speaking of that, do you guys think that if we come out with like merch and stuff, you guys like buy it?
I think they will, considering the fact that we had that previous one, the 7-1-2-3 shirt.
Oh, the shirt. Yeah, everybody was like, I want it.
So I actually do think they'll buy it.
And some people have actually been asking about the stickers, but yeah.
Only limited people. You need to fuck with us. We need to see your likes. We need to see your reposts. We need to see your comments. If not, you get nothing.
Speaking of, like, you guys watch us on YouTube, but you never like the videos. Like, please.
And do you know the thing that annoys me the most about that? Speaking of that, is that then you have somebody that is probably in your DM trying to talk to you. And then he goes, I like you, I'm like, have you watched my YouTube? They're like, I watch it all the time.
Oh, no,
but you don't like. How am I going to know that you watch it?
Or you don't comment.
What's
the point?
Like, and you're telling me you like me. I feel like that's just, that's dirty behavior. That's dirty behavior.
Well, I know I see you guys, I don't see you. How about that? And that's one more I see you.
I only see likes and comments.
Sorry.
That's what YouTube actually shows me, like the likes and the comments. So yeah, that being said,
Ola's birthday.
Also, please, I really need to tell them, customize that shirt and put your face on it
and give that man.
Exactly. If he doesn't wear it, he doesn't love you enough.
In public.
Yeah, he needs to wear it outside. He needs to send you a snap like, baby. Trying to say.
I look cute, right?
Yeah, my birthday, guys.
A lot of people are like, oh my god, you guys were so cute, were so cute.
My birthday.
Thank you. It's nice.
I feel like TikTok, you people on TikTok that be like, this decoration will only take you 10 minutes. You guys are liars. Liars.
That decoration was a DIY thing that took us more than 2 hours.
It took us hours. Like, Timmy and I were just being hype men by ourselves to keep us going.
You're like, do this under 5 minutes.
No,
why are you lying?
No, it don't work.
Why are you lying? And then it came out really cute and like everything came out together.
And first off, I really want to say, like, this is free advert, but the babe that did the cake, that babe, cake by, I really can't remember, but we'll put it as well on the bio.
We ate that cake
by ourselves.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But that cake
we
was
planned
nice.
To give people, to be honest, like it was. I would say like, we have to get this, But every day, I'm just there like...
Alima, if you're watching this, sorry, we're going to cake for you.
Sorry.
Like, it was too sweet.
It was too good. And
it was too nice.
I was having one with ice cream, yeah, and it's crazy because I can't have dairy, but I did have it with, like, my whole face was really messed up. But like, I was like, it went to it.
It's worth it.
It went to
honestly, it's so creamy. It's not like sugary. It's just creamy, nice, well balanced, well mixed. Is the even like the icing, just everything was just good.
Really good. And the color, it was pastel purple.
Yeah, it was perfect.
I love
pink, purple.
I love, if I'm not like a pink girl, I'm a purple girl. Like purple is my favorite color, but sometimes I end up just loving
pink.
Yeah.
Really? I feel like you're more like a purple girl than
that's what I'm saying. Like purple is my favorite color. Like like flat out.
I like
that's
that
my favorite
pastel
color.
purple.
Yeah, pastel purple.
Like
But like I just also love pink, so it's like crazy. But yeah, speaking about birthdays, yeah, do you think if it was you, like you would throw like a birthday party as well?
I don't know. Growing up, I've never really done any like throwing a birthday party
for your birthday
for myself.
So what do you really
I've
do?
never literally just planned something for myself, like on my own. Do you get like, okay, I want to do this for myself, or buy something for myself, or just not talk about it, or maybe like I said, like this year I'm like.
No, I feel like you saying
this now,
I'm like, I was put so much stress on you, making you like do all those party stuff, knowing that you don't do it on your own day.
Yeah, because it's so sad that I think when I was doing my 25th birthday, well, actually, yeah, it was 25. I went to work that day. I didn't even tell anybody it was my birthday. Finished work.
Hey, can never be me. And me.
So when I met Ola, I was like, oh my gosh, she's such a big birthday girl. And I think
it's my birthday, guys. What? I feel like the one day when I came see you guys in 2023, yeah, I was doing my birthday. That's how I told people that I was doing my birthday. That day they just came, they just said happy birthday, and they went to work. I cried from the beginning.
When?
Yes, in 2023. Then it was just Teju and you know who, right?
Oh yeah.
And they just came. They didn't even do like then. Timmy and I were not like as close. Like we did go for dinner.
That was like the first time I was even hanging out with you.
Yeah, and that's like it was after that's what skyrocketed this friendship.
Yeah,
like,
don't worry, you guys. We are going to do
guys
like extra Yeah, please, sorry. Should we even say that?
They'll find out. Subscribe. So you can know when we drop the new stuff.
Yeah, it's true. I'll follow us on Instagram, then we'll tell you.
Period.
Bye.
But yeah, like I feel
so
like if you don't celebrate my birthday, I'm just going to be like a big baby. I'll cry. I've cried because of birthday. I was crying. Yes.
No, it's good because it's a good thing. Like celebrating yourself, having that day to
But then it's a lot of pressure though. Like on people around you, because you can't say that I do not put pressure. My friends were talking behind my back like, oh, we have to make this birthday special for all that. Yeah, you just have
That's
to.
not what we say. We're not trying to be cute. We're like, this Ola girl won't run us street. You won't run us dry. We have to come correct. We have to come correct on this.
For real.
Then I text JJ like, this girl.
You're lying.
We're scraping the bank account. We're scraping.
No.
Do you have some more coins?
Are you for real?
Let's check, please. We need more coins.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm serious. You know, we're like, but because we love you, we love her, we have to scrape all of the money together.
It was either that or this podcast.
Okay, you see?
There was no other option. See? You either go big or go home.
Yeah, like we had to go big. Might as well.
No, but thank you, like for real.
Yeah, so like
my sweetie pie, my friend, like thank you. Jane is probably watching as well. Like thank you. Like all of you really went out for my birthday, and I feel like it really shows that you guys pay attention to me. I still even have a gift coming in March. Okay.
Yeah, already. Anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jane. Okay, I need to text Jane anyway.
People are also obviously my MacBook is also coming as well.
Yes.
So like
the MacBook Pro.
It's
don't forget. Yes. The Pro is coming.
In case it's not a Pro and it looks like an Air, it's still a MacBook.
A MacBook is a what?
MacBook.
Freaking MacBook.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But yeah, like my birthday was because I'm a big fan of birthdays, so I feel like it was so good that next year I'm like, how am I going to do?
It has to be bigger. I think that's the thing about that is the thing about Ola. If you have done this one this time, next year have to be a bigger one.
It
cannot be less than the last. Never.
No.
It has to be bigger.
And guys, I feel like one thing that really surprised me. Well, obviously I knew because like in as much as I'm a birthday person, I'm gonna tell you every single thing I want, like to the T. So I told him like, oh yeah, you know, I want a surprise video. Yeah, throw myself a party and not surprise me. Yeah.
I was like, you guys, you know what? These are options that I'm telling you about.
So you can't tell me you're not
correct. So you know, like all those videos where they do like, oh, birthday girl, they talk about me, but instead of doing the plain one, you cannot say that, oh, you know, tell something about Ola, you know, what Ola once said,
my cousin
you know.
said something, like she said like Ola once said go big or go home. And I feel like it really makes sense because
all the things that they said there, you actually say them like
it's
very
really,
often.
you either go big or go home.
And watching those videos made me realize that everybody experienced you in the same way, but like different perspectives. Yeah, which I'm like, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, this is cool. And then it's also like, yeah, that's my younger baby girl. Let me advise you because, and it's more of like an advice thing for everybody.
Okay, I'm not even. You're not thinking I'm your younger sister, right?
No, like for like
Chinaza
now. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, fair. It's like, and it's even Kito and Tammy, like just them knowing that obviously they can't talk yet because I have 2 years.
Yeah, even the babies were there. They were involved. Everybody.
You guys was crying. Like I'm such a crying baby.
Why are you crying? You already knew the video was coming.
No, it's different because I didn't know the execution. I just knew the plan. Like execution, I had no idea. So I was like, oh, that was so precious. I was pulling my eyes out.
I tell me why I was at the back to cry. I'm like,
no, like I'm such a crying baby. Like if I'm happy, I'm gonna cry. So, but yeah, that's like if you want to find out about the birthday, now you go to our Insta. The tea is there.
Yeah, that's
okay.
It's a short video, but like we had so much fun that we didn't even like do like
we didn't create
a lot of videos and like content and all that. But it was nice.
And shout out to everybody that got up to celebrate me. May you guys always be celebrated. May you guys always feel loved. And may you guys know that the universe and God is absolutely in love with you.
Aww.
But yeah, enough of the good parts. Please, I'm sure that you saw the thing that Rama did, his shoots.
I don't know why that's even a big deal because it was just a shoot.
I'm not saying that it's not a shoot. Like to me, it's not a big deal because you know we love men that think that they are beautiful men.
Yeah,
I don't have an issue with a beautiful boy.
Pretty boy.
Yeah,
it's not like handsome. No, it's beautiful.
Well, I think Twitter went wild.
Really?
They went mad. Like people were like, oh my god, see what Rema just did. Even how I sent it to me, she's like, I need to see what you guys think about
we all know that now.
I'm like, I don't mind the sassy king here.
And then I think the only thing I saw was like a mashup of Rema being like cutesy on
very
stage,
sassy.
like having some like cutesy moments. I'm like, yes, like dog. Like the touch of it is feminine and masculine side.
He's not just a grown like you guys are
just masculine, hard, strong.
You know, I want to give Rema, like whoever needs to date Rema, it's going to be so cute. Like he's going to be giving you kisses every night. Like, baby.
So
Rema, if you don't do that, that's going to be questionable.
Because I really don't like to go like into like their personal life because you really don't know who they are.
Yeah, you don't know, but I just feel like it wasn't that deep. Like having a little
honestly, it wasn't that
of
deep.
nice. Especially in today's world where men be wearing crop top. Like that's really not an issue.
I feel like that was cute.
And he's a celebrity, let him do his. But yeah, Rema is good. We fuck with Rema over here. For those of you that were like, oh, what are we gonna think? I love a sassy king.
Yes.
I love like not too sassy. You can't be sassier than I am, though. But like sassy enough.
Okay.
Not too sassy though. Just the right.
I feel like you should just be like you're in touch with your masculine and feminine. Like you don't think that being feminine is so bad.
No, that it's not to get scared too.
Why you be man? Why you do that? Why?
That's just. I feel like those men that be like, oh, I can't use lip gloss because it's a woman thing.
No, lip balm actually.
Did you see your lip?
It's so ashy.
So crusty. That ain't nice.
And it reminds me of that Shams video we were watching, and then I think he went to the US and then did like that. It's not Pop the Balloon. It was share something with girls. Yeah. And then he was like twerking with one of the girls, and he was having fun.
And the guys kept saying, "Don't be doing that." I'm like,
he was so
angry.
It was, and even Shaq was even like, "What is the move going on?"
Yeah, I feel like the US boys they are so masculine, and it's so every time that doesn't used to fight. Those grown. The use of the let's finish them J. Very disappointing. Very disappointing.
I feel like a group apart from doctors, right?
Yeah.
The group of guys I would never want to even get involved with is Black American men.
Boom! She don't talk now. If you're Black American, don't move here. Red flag. Don't try your luck. Don't try your luck. No. Red zone.
Wait. She don't explain.
Yeah.
They really lack culture and like treating women properly because
they just fight a lot. It really
they're so upset with women. I
don't get it.
Like I don't understand.
There was this guy. I know I talked to me about this guy a lot. This guy, Young Pharaoh. He used to be like a black guy. When I knew that black American people are crazy was when he loved this girl, he has 2 kids with her, but still took a gun and shot at their house with their kids in it because he thought she cheated on him. Like, nigga!
Like, it's the worst things. It's literally the worst things.
They're just, their emotions are very,
I think they're so angry.
They're very rough.
Yeah, shouldn't be women. Like, you don't need to do that.
But yeah, speaking about the man that lives in America now, that has left his Nigerian youths.
What was that?
Mr. Ashake.
Oh.
So yeah, the Ashake. Tell me, what do you think about his tattoos?
I don't know. I feel like we moved past it. I think it's just I think he's trying to get like it's trying to get into the US market. So it's like I don't know why they always try to pair them with like another celebrity that is in the US market so that people can.
I don't know. I just
feel like him and this Eva thing.
In as much, I saw her before and like Ashake goes my type and he showed her.
That's not your type.
Ashake, with that tattoo on your face, your type is a white seal. Please.
I feel like that is type, is that white love. That one I can ask. I would believe that one, right?
If you guys think that Ashake actually sang the song for her, like
that's like our that's our
because people be like, oh, it was just for a music video. Number one, in that music video, I never saw him handing her flowers. But in the pictures that went around, what was he holding? A bouquet of flowers.
He went on the
was that in the video? No. So what does that show us? He was toasting her.
I strongly believe
a banger and love said Sneebo.
I strongly believe.
And she goes to the back.
And then that one that was like, you know, have you seen Money before?
Mr. Money! It's not shy.
You know what that just reminded me of? When you go to work. Yeah, and then you just have to laugh at these people's jokes.
I don't think so. I feel like the Ashake is not really fake laughing.
It's not fake laughing. Like, at that point, it's funny, but like later, you're like, okay,
at that point,
it's funny.
I don't know. I feel like
or maybe it's
he would appeal to, I don't mind.
I know, we know that
because if you see Rema, Rema would rarely have like a white girl or a light-skinned girl in his videos. How do you feel knowing that you'll never be in Rema's
I'm brown. I'm brown skin.
Who is deceiving you?
Who
is deceiving you?
Excuse you.
Who is deceiving you?
Anyways.
Timmy, I'm tired of having to tell you that you're light skinned. You're a yellow girl.
I know.
You're a white.
I reject that.
Okay.
Amen.
So
now,
if you know that you are Timmy's color, do not reject your skin. That is the skin that God has given you.
Whatever.
You accept it.
I'm brown skin.
But like Rema will never have like a black girl, like a white girl.
Yeah.
So it's like with Ashake,
because they'll be like,
just one babe.
They are not the ones that pick the girl. Alright. But they have a say.
And obviously, even their team, like all of that, you can't have that your team comes to you and your team is like, oh, it's nobody. And you're like, yes, no.
Yes, please.
Yes, no.
More.
And then it's
give me
no,
more.
please.
Now you're ready money. Now you're like, oh, I can pick the girls.
You know what to take that girl that's been in the gym since. Oh my, it's totally snatch alright. Totally work hard.
You just say, right, oh God. Please.
That's not your type.
That's not your type.
No.
You're
you
lying.
go back to White Love with the baby.
I also think that Ashake is all that actually like big bomb.
Nigerian men, especially this one's in the music industry, they love it though. The bigger the
But you know that sometimes I just think about it, they're just trying to overcompensate because some people be like, these people overcompensate in such a way that in the sense that some of them might just want to just be like, oh, I really, really like girls. So like they're like, yes, I like the big bum, I like the big breast. So yes, I really like. They're trying to just tell us that yes, they really, really like girls so bad.
You can tell us other ways.
You know Nigerians now.
I have no.
You know Nigerians
the
now.
Bigger
because they're like, I don't want them to have any thoughts that I like girl, I like any boy. Do you get my point exactly?
Oh, I didn't know. Like
you get me. So they're trying to overcompensate. Like yes, I like the big yan, I like it. Do you get me?
You know,
of which I think. Sorry,
yeah.
I think Pokoli is gay. I really think so because it was on myself for a very long time, right? Yeah. And I've never really seen him with a girl. Like with girls, you just really like associate them from afar. But with the guys, it's like
fun.
let's in.
I feel like,
and that's nice. That's okay. But that's
yeah,
like Nigerians look down so bad on that. Okay, yeah, it's really girls.
Yeah, like if you are gay, it's okay. Like you might decide today not to come out of the closet, but tomorrow is a new day to come out of the closet. Do not deceive those women. I feel like there's nothing I hate.
But I'm
like
not saying that Nigerian
deceives.
artists are down low, but just like they always overdo it. Like they always like, yes, I want to
down low. Like as far they are collecting pipe.
But like I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying that they just like to overcompensate with, oh yeah, I like big ass, I like big breasts, and just like maybe some people like, oh yeah, I hate her because she don't have any.
But yeah, I mean I've seen Ashake, like back to Ashake, I've seen him roll like with this Eva babe. I feel like in as much as I personally think that their manager or like they have like a collaboration thing.
Yeah,
they went out together, they're wearing the same clothes, so they probably have like similar sponsor.
Yeah, maybe like the same
moment.
company that they're under the same company or something. Yeah, sure.
I think so. I think so as well.
And of which I heard that Shay Vibes, which I've actually been listening to the songs recently, is now under Emperor or something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. And I feel like it's so crazy since, like, first off, that's information I didn't know. Thank you for informing me. But that aside, I also think it's crazy that ever since Ashake left YBNL, that guy has been on TikTok. He's like, they don't want me no more.
You know that GQ whatever they award whatever that he had to dress himself.
Yeah.
That he dressed himself. It's like, no, dress myself, no stylist. Of course, you can't afford it anymore. So you have to dress yourself now.
I just think
but like it was actually he did a good job though.
He's using all his money to pay for his English tutors because he's no, but like compared to Ashake then and now, his English has been eaten.
Yeah,
like you talked to him in an interview and he sounds, I'm like,
he actually sounds really good now. He has no choice now. He wants to infiltrate the market. He has
like so. That's where all his money is going. So when he goes, oh, you know,
stylish. Yeah, he knows, but he just tried to like tweak his accent a bit. No, I mean.
But before he used to say like, Yoruba is my language. I don't listen to any other thing. If you don't fuck with me, you don't listen. I do not support bullying, guys. This is just a joke. Do not take it personal. It's never that deep.
Never that deep.
Do not. But yeah. Ashake aside. Now we have Timmy's favorite guy. The Otogo that refused to buy the Lambo.
I just feel like, I said, I feel like at first I was really like, oh my god, this Burnaboy guy is pissing me off. Like, why is he trying to entertain this whole thing? But like, I feel like it's just a stunt at this point.
I feel like in as much as it's a stunt, there's always a lesson to learn. I just personally think that the fact that there are men, it's very scary that there are men that are like, oh, you know, why would she think?
Okay, let's continue.
Oh god, if I catch food, the food is going to be too surprised. Nothing yes you.
Video you see.
Don't put that part. Specifying that, don't put that if I catch food part, please. Yeah, like I feel like. So, what do you think about Ashake being away from like his new record label? Like, are you? What's your thoughts on it?
I think that Ashake is trying to infiltrate the like US market.
Yeah.
And they're probably using that Eva girl to help him to infiltrate. But obviously, that's not your type. But like that's. Well, that's you. But I think that's the whole vibe of it. That's why, like, that's my girl. Like,
but do you think like because he's like obviously he's trying to infiltrate the new US market, that's why he's spending all of his money now on his English? I feel like he has an English.
I meant no sit down.
I said it. Because his English, no, to be honest, his English is way better than the last time.
Yeah,
he talks better. He's more confident. Like, I don't know why he keeps wearing the soldier clothes, but we excuse it.
Well, like that. But you know, now that he's not under any record label and doesn't have any extra money, he's now his own stylist. So
extra money is
I said extra. You know.
So now money to provide right now.
So he's styling himself now, of which he actually did a very good job. Like I'll give it to him.
He just wears 2 pieces, not that deep.
And then he got the shoe from the female section. Now it's with that, right? That's what the stylist did.
Anyway, we really hope. I don't think he's going to date that Eva girl from the
No.
I still feel like
obviously we know it's like
love.
Well, India love.
You know, buy her the flowers, take her on dinner dates.
You already know, like
clap our theory. Cheeks, stay with love.
Our theory is that is like that's the girl he's trying to get right now. So
Imagine if he was trying to make her jealous with the Ava babe.
I don't think so.
No, imagine.
I feel like he's going to be calling out Oprah right now.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Imagine. It's not true. Imagine.
No, I don't think so. I actually don't think Ashake is that person. I think he's such a lover boy that.
Fair.
He's such a lover boy. He almost lost his life. And I was really, really shocked that he almost immediately after that he wants to be in a relationship again.
He might not be in a relationship now. He might be like,
but he wants to. But he wants to love
like love is nice. The whole world is not like you,
some people be upset.
The whole world is not like you.
That has nothing to do with
the
me.
whole world is not like Temi.
How does that have to be? That
because I feel like the one time like love really shocked you in your face, you're like, you will never ever ever find me doing that. Never.
That's a lie.
Where's your proof?
What's your own proof?
With what?
What's your proof?
You're not dating now. You said it for the 100th time on this show.
Does not mean that that's the reason.
But that's solid proof. If you were to go to the court now, I can use that as a proof. What can you use to defend yourself? You're quiet again. Anyway, guys, if you guys think that Ashake is really with this Eva babe, let us know. And it's crazy that girl, they were forcing her to date that father DMU guy. DMW.
Bro,
she was like,
I can't remember. I can't believe that was an error.
Emma could be more don't you dare. She's like, can't we the fuck out,
girl. 10 over 10, babe. Like, what's that?
I want her body like.
Do you get? But that thing is made in the gym. Speaking of gym, Ola just started going to the gym and he has been
this is why you guys give me a round of applause. Because I fell in the gym the other day and I wasn't embarrassed enough. I still went again. That's all I take. Because I felt it was so bad. That I was like, oops. And the thing is at the gym, you just men there. Oh, so annoying. It's so and I need to fight for seats. Like, it's just a bench. You can use it and go. No. But we tried to do the same thing. The last time when the guy left the machine, I ran there with immediate effect.
But like, yes, when you're doing it, it's not like you're keeping it for later.
Definitely.
Do you get? But that's what they do. I don't even, first off, I don't feel like that gym. And second, I preferred like Pilates.
Yeah.
But like, I really not had time
I just think
get around that.
I just like exercises that's not gonna make me throw up. I've reduced my leg days because I realized that every time I go heavy on the legs, I feel very sick.
Oh,
it's very
I don't
want to be girly. Well, you guys should best believe that when we come back, the back is going to be snatched. I want my spine to be showing like this.
Summer.
Yeah, I want to go on holiday, and I've always said it like if I am going on holiday, right? It just has to eat. It has to eat. It has to be 10 with 10. All of that it should be. But yeah, speaking about that, we need to talk about Temi's favorite guy, Bonner. Bonner has refused to pay people their money. Bonner is collecting the kpekus for free in 2020.
You know what's so funny? So when he said that girl just gave him a spot like, it's Burnaboy, will definitely pay up.
Do you understand? That's the only reason. And I'm sure she didn't even give him a finance show. She just gave him the little.
She's like, you know what, whatever. Like,
and he didn't pay. Imagine that. Like, I gave you the smallest tip, and all of a sudden you're just acting like you didn't give me.
Well, the funny thing is that the Lambo was already bought. It was just to clear it.
Yeah, okay. You didn't pay my clearance money.
I know how Nigeria customs can be as crazy as getting almost half of the money.
Okay, it doesn't change the fact. Where's the clearance money?
What now pissed me off about the whole thing is that Burnaboy is trying to farm that. I feel like if it's real, because I personally think it's just a whole stunt thing. But if it's real, he got to a point where he's farms that. There's so many things they said about Burnaboy that I didn't even engage. But this one you're engaged. Seriously?
I feel like the reason why
embarrassing
engaged is because he has partnered in trying to like get there for a while, and it took him the longest. And the fact that he do it and outsmarted. And the thing I hate the most is that he now thinks like, oh, because I did that, I'm such a bad guy. I'm like, you're a classless fellow. Mr. B.
Classless!
You don't have class, you don't have steez, you're just like a guy that steals. The only thing is you're not stealing money, you're lying and stealing the papers. It's bad. It's bad for business, like you can afford it, but you can fly Chloe here to be gumming your leg and think, oh, I love you. No.
That was really long.
No. He was popping those chips yesterday for free. He couldn't even pay. He's a brokey, classless, cheapy B.
Yeah, That's what you want.
That's all I can say. Like, but I just feel like if you know you're like bonner, because you guys are really defending.
Because it really doesn't make any sense. They're like, so is that what girls do now?
Yes. Because I think
what we do
what
now.
I don't get is that, how can you tell me like no offense, everybody's gonna do whatever they want to do to make money.
Do you understand?
And the game is the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, if that's her bracket, that's what she's selling. What do you mean that you're not paying?
Do you understand? Now you're a thief.
2 plus 2 is not giving 4. It's giving what 16 and a half.
Now you're owing people money.
Technically, you should be jailed. You're jailing your chicken because he collected your money. Burnaboy, you're not paying for the thing. You're a thief. Allegedly. You know, allegedly. My mommy has told me that. Please stop calling these people's names. I don't want to go to court. Please. She literally calls me. She's like, I need you to stop calling
Yeah, that's all I'm a lawyer. So she's like, professional advice.
I ain't going to court, please.
Do not.
So allegedly.
Do that.
I just feel like if you're like born out, you're
no,
like
that's
because
you know Nigerian men are not very fond of doing that. They're
Yeah.
like, I was thinking of getting you something, but just come to my house.
I feel like thinking of
smacking me
is just
thinking
gutter
of
behavior.
that.
Like it's gutter behavior.
If you wanna give me money, give me money.
Yeah.
And stop trying to whine me.
Like that is
Nah.
gutter behavior. If I'm
Sorry.
telling you that I am selling, you will not tell me what I decide to sell. That's what I'm selling.
That's my market. Are you buying or you're not
If
buying?
you're not buying, move to that. Imagine I didn't even ask you to buy the car. I only said clear.
Play it.
So broke.
You know that stupid song. You don't buy Lambo. You weren't going to buy the Lambo anyways.
You can't afford it.
Also,
Because even on Twitter, people
like,
be saying that half of his cars he hasn't cleared, like he hasn't paid for them fully. He's
I
paying
don't
his
know.
stuff.
Allegedly.
People,
yeah.
allegedly, no, you find the tweets. That's not my business. You find the tweets.
No.
But like people say that on Twitter, like they troll him and all of that. So like somebody's just telling you to like, oh, do what? Just pay for, just clear around. Like you can even go there and talk to the custom guy.
Talk. Maybe I'm not clear.
I feel like
you
really
whining
just,
yourself?
like I used to think of him like especially because
Odogu. Like
there is
you've
no
been
mouth.
in the Grammys, you've done this, you've done that, and still.
There's no difference between him
Yeah.
and a regular rando. That is
Now
dropping
it's
for
giving
free.
rape. It's giving rando. Do you get?
Like I'll still listen to your song B, but like if you talk about how like you do things for women, I'm just gonna be like, that's a lie. You're a liar.
Anyway, that's good. Big up to you.
I wish you guys were. You take advice from him. You're heading to the pit.
Anyways, you guys, on a more serious level, or
I'm not smiling this during decision time because it's really not a smiling time. I said no smiling.
Okay.
Maybe.
So it was International Women's Day the other day, and to be honest, I went on a rampage on our page. I was like, you guys, we're not celebrating International Women's Day with the things that are happening in the world right now. Now, most specifically, what's going on in Nigeria and in the Senate, right? And if you guys haven't heard about it, it's the Senator Natasha. This is one of about 4 women that are in the Senate that was being allegedly harassed by the head of the Senate. That's
Fabio or something, yeah.
And it just shows, the level at which women are being respected or taken seriously in Nigeria. Like, this is someone that's supposed to be in the Senate, someone that's supposed to be respected, and because she doesn't want you to harass her, you made life very miserable for her, and she got so tired of it that she had to come to the Senate to just speak up and say something. And after she had already said something about it, now you're like, I'm just gonna suspend you. And now women are now coming, people that are also in the Senate. Imagine Tinubu's wife was just there spitting
I feel like it just really shows how backward like those generations are, or like even men in general, because I can't really say those generations.
Yeah, because even like people that are even in our generation,
yeah,
they're like,
siding her.
You guys know how Nigeria is. Why is she talking?
I feel like that statement of you guys know how Nigeria is, because
we need to stop saying
like,
that.
Even based on that fact is that people know how Nigeria is. So do you know what it must have taken that person to say something?
And I also know that she knows that nothing's going to be done, but for the fact she wanted her voice to be heard, and she wanted to just say it out loud and be like, this has never happened.
It doesn't even make any sense where like you're telling me there's a petition to the president of the Senate.
Do you get?
And he's the one that
and it's the one deciding the decision.
What to happen. And like you're suspending her where it just makes sense because like how can you suspend her when she was elected by her people? It's really different things because first off, if you watch the video, she had mentioned how like when the girl was like, oh, this case is already in court, and she was like, no, that's not the case in court. The case that is in court is because your PA was talking about how I was indecently dressed.
And of which
was it even true?
That's
I don't get it. What do you want her to do? Leave her body or leave herself at home? Like,
it's so annoying that even in professional settings, it's like women are not taken seriously and it's overlooked like, every single time.
I get that.
It's very disgusting. It's very annoying, and we need to stand up. Even what pisses me off the most is that Nigerian women are not. If they're like, oh yeah, like this is normal. This is what we see every time. We need to actually start talking about. We need to start speaking up about it. We need to start saying no to these things. We need to be saying that this is harassment. We don't want that because you'll be like you'll be working with someone, you know, at work. Like everybody knows when you work in Nigeria, the probability of you being harassed by your colleague or your boss as a woman is so high. It's so high. Even like as your colleague, even back all the way to like secondary school. I remember when I was in secondary school, and I was the only girl in the class, and there's this particular stupid little thing that always made me feel very bad. Every single class it came in, it was like, oh, why are you here? You're the only girl. Like, leave here for all the boys. Leave here. Go away. Okay.
And I just personally feel like, even like you see musicians and all of that, like even Thames is saying like, oh, she needs to dress like a boy to take me seriously and
to
all
go
of
to
that.
the studio to like record.
It's very heartbreaking.
Like,
we're celebrating International Women's Day, Women's Day. But the question is, what is the goal? Like, what makes the celebration? What is the standard we're meant to have reached as like a community, a country, as people to be saying like, oh, this is a successful Women Day celebration? Because you can't tell me like when these things are happening. Like in other countries, in Iraq, they literally dropped the age of consent to like what? 8 or 9, I'm not sure, but like it's
just absolutely
right before your teens. Like these things affect women. Do you get me? So if we're going to go about and be saying like, oh, it's National Women's Day, we're going to celebrate it, we're going to be like, oh, thank you so much. Like, because there's this statement that goes like, oh, you know, happy International Women's Day, you know, maybe be them, maybe raise them. What's exactly the standard that we're raising?
Do you understand? Like, what exactly are we celebrating?
What exactly
absolutely
is
nothing.
being what celebrated? Because it's like, I don't see it. Are you celebrating that like a Senate shouldn't be able to talk or not to be able to dress? Like, she's there to defend us. And then you see people on the news saying like, oh, men are going through a lot.
You didn't even see, did you, I saw in the news like a group of women coming out to support Akpabio. And they asked this women, like, what exactly do you think was wrong? What do you think he did? You're like, we don't really know. Somebody's right.
Oh, that is even nice. Like this one was like, oh, it's normal. You know, you should leave him alone.
Exactly. And that's another woman in politics.
He's a father. He's somebody's husband. I'm like, just because somebody's husband doesn't cause the fact that he has like offended somebody. Like she deserves a fair hearing. She doesn't deserve to be sent out of the Senate just because she's under probation. He deserves to be kicked out because
I know that's not happening.
It's not happening, but like he deserves to be kicked out. He deserves to go to like to be I don't know the word, but like to be verified or to be scrutinized. Like, you know, just check him and check like allegedly, because we know little things like this happen just even in school. Like we all have been like
school,
in
workplaces.
We've been in situations
like your boss be texting you that, and you obviously know that if you don't answer your boss, it's going to be another round of bullying and making you feel bad.
That goes like, oh, women are just doing this, you know, to climb up. Technically, they are not doing this to climb up in their jobs or anything. They are doing this because they don't have any other option.
Exactly, because it's your boss that is harassing you that you cannot even answer. Do you get?
And what's the job market like?
You understand? What's another job because your boss is harassing you,
so, yeah.
and that's not even your fault.
It's not.
That's not even your fault.
I just feel like Happy International Women's Day, yeah, but
It was amazing. It was good.
as
Like
a
but like
society, we're making progress, but we need to make more
we need to make
progress.
more progress.
And we need to define what actual progress should look like.
Exactly.
It's not just about like, oh, women are allowed to work. That's progress now, but like, are women's rights heard? Are they validated? Like, are we treated like people as well?
Yeah.
That's
But at
what
the
I
end of the
think.
day, feminism and women's rights is us being treated as humans first
Yeah.
before like
We just want to be
human
seen as
being.
people. Like, we're not lower than men. We're the same thing. We're equal. Equal rights, equal
Anyway.
everything. But
Yeah.
yeah, that being said,
That's what we wanted to pass across, and we're gonna wrap up this episode.
Yeah, we're just gonna end
And
it there.
please follow us on Insta, follow us on TikTok, subscribe, please, and don't just watch, like, drop a
like
comment.
we said earlier,
Yeah,
we're gonna leave our shops for where we got
yeah,
our custom
Esty
bottle
shops.
on Esty in case you guys want yours, so you know where to get, so you can swim with us.
Yeah.
Exactly. We can even give you where to get the exact color. Imagine we're nice people. We're gonna put it on. We're not even gatekeeping. Oh my god. So
Isn't
nice.
that amazing?
Tell me, you're really gonna give them for free?
For free.
Should we? Should we get keep?
No, we shouldn't get.
Okay, so we're not gonna tell me we're not going to get keep. So we're not going to get keep. We're gonna keep all our ST sellers there. Like we said, you want to get that custom shirt or custom
Yes,
boxers for your man.
Yeah.
I know the plug. Okay. I know the plug, and we're gonna leave all that in the comments. But till next time, I'm your girl Mopa,
Girl Tammy.
and this is
71